Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Oh.
I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my cut to make thoroughbred stable. I'm packing something that make it top spin like Drake. I hung around them shit like April. Oh, Leo, oh, Leo. And when I get to saying it's so real, oh, well, think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plot of aggravated aberration. My whole life I've been congregating with people. That's why I graduated with the school. Funny relationships. That's what Biggie told me ever since my is misrepresented for excellence. Might not get business by the internet. It's what I've been blessed with. Yeah, I get to carry it torture. Sometimes I get nervous as the soul of this innocent portion. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Calling her baby for location, big pendant. And look at, she's so gorgeous. She be with me with the rose. The bit like this.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting off in the National League East, the Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-0. Patrick Corbin got the win, number 7 thus far, as Washington got the best of the Royals 4-2. Steven Matz was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 2-1. Travis Shaw collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 16-3. As of
Let's see what the rookie can do.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the net. National League East between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, I think he's the kind of guy you always feel confident in to go out there and perform for you. He has great stuff, and beyond that, he knows how to get guys out. That's something some pitchers never really figure out, but he doesn't have that problem most of the time, and I don't expect
Leading
that
off
to be
the
a problem
afternoon
here
for
either.
Miami.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. He will lead this one off today. And we are underway from SunTrust Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball one. Employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D'Lo, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
That is third. The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and no strikes. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Off of 1 leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here.
For the Braves, the center fielder, Ender
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inciarte.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Mark Aiken.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
The first baseman.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The third baseman.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Number 51 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the...
Leading off for Miami, the right fielder, number
Ready with
51.
the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
The next 0-2.
Check.
Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. In now, Jorge Alfaro, his career line with Fulton Avich. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So,
leading up for the Braves,
now here's
the left
pitch.
fielder, Ronald Acuna.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The second baseman,
So
Ozzie
striding in, Ozzie
Albies,
trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Acuna, the runner at third with no outs. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. And adding insult to injury, that pitch hit him as well, but there's one away.
All right, here's a defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
The shortstop,
Time is called here as we get a trip to the mound.
Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average not so hot, down at 210 for the season. 5 homers and 32 driven in. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. This one's down to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there.
Batting
down
up.
number 2.
The pitcher,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the pitcher Mike Fulton-Evich digs into bat next. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But 2 in the inning. Standing in, number 6. He'll get his first shot with the...
Center
here.
Number 6.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Fouled off. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting ninth.
The pitcher, Jose Arena, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. But the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
The second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Son
One there. On to Freeman, a double play.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Markakis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Popped him up. Anderson is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting,
so 1 gone
right
now
fielder.
As we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Striding in, Nick Markakis, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. Riddle has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Now batting.
Here's
the first baseman,
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
1 for him here in this one.
Freeman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
Yeah, read that all
See you
wrong.
later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball.
The third
Here's
baseman.
the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's
batter.
going to have to mix it up a
The
little
left
bit more
fielder.
because they are on his
Ronald
stuff.
Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Donaldson is off at first with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter,
coming to the plate
51.
now, number 51.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Oh, come
Here's a
on.
ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the runner will get back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Now Granderson connects deep to right field. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run. A 2-run home run for Curtis Granderson. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Marlins get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes This sport just isn't fair.
The batter, the catcher.
In now, Jorge Alfaro.
Alfaro.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But 2 in the... Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He's set to lead us off in the whole half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
In there, strike one.
Albies.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
This is popped up, and no one will track it down. A ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. Good time now to check out the Marlins road to the show report, as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian McCann.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup for that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Swanson.
Stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one. Welcome back to SunTrust Park, just outside of Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And it's fouled away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave us...
Get the fuck out of here. It's outside.
Way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Number 6.
Outside all day.
To kick off the inning.
Urania.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. Next from Miami, Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
The batter, number 10.
Now at the plate, JT Riddle. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And the inning is over. Marlins leave. Next.
Leading off for the Braves,
Mike Fultonevich.
the pitcher,
He's 0 for 1
Mike
thus far.
Fultonevich.
A bouncer to the left side. And there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11.
Ender Inciarte.
Ender.
He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is...
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
The bat, the right fielder,
2 down.
Mark Aiken.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The first baseman, number 5.
Settling in now,
Freddie
Freeman. And now following the two-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The third baseman, Josh.
Well, you know what? Good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the inning. Now to the plate, Ryan Anderson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Ryan
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
Ready
Number
for another
51.
shot now. Number 51. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Anderson aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Markakis has a read on it. One down.
Now
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. And that misses low and away, ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. On a great school swing there, it's 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch.
Your attention,
Max
please.
Breed will come
Now
on in
pitching
relief
for the
now as he'll
Braves.
make his 35th appearance
Number
of the
54,
season.
Max Breed.
It is Curtis Granderson.
Up next for the Marlins.
As he'll go after the first
left
pitch to
fielder,
him and comes up empty.
Curtis
It's strike 1.
Granderson.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And so now the Braves will get both the left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Popped him up. Albies has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting. The
Digging
catcher,
in now, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2
Alfaro.
here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Fried, a California-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. All even now at 4 apiece. Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way.
Ronald
Fastball
Acuna
here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. He's looked at for the first strike. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball, got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Hard on the ground towards short. Riddle gathers it in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe play.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Back here at SunTrust Park, before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 67 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 67.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right.
Alex
Marquez is there, and he has it for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Logan Morrison will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
gq5's Riddle.
Stepping in now, JT Riddle, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock the game so far. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game.
Ladies and
Sergio
gentlemen,
Romo
your
gets the call
attention,
from
please.
the pen to take over
Now
on the mound and
for
start
Miami.
the home seventh.
Number 54, Sergio.
Riding in once again, Dansby Swanson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line hard toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the seventh.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the entire way for a base hit.
In there, the base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There
number
is
11.
question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to play. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Ender Inciarte stands in as he looks at ball one here. Knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the seventh. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now another 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. Zips it to Castro for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, right fielder.
In that at bat. He'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also,
that one hit him. Now batting, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, number 5.
2 for 3 to this
Freddie Freeman.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Granderson is there now to put this one away for the third out.
Your
Jesse
attention,
Biddle
please.
is on his way into
Now
the ballgame now. It's simply making his 50th
Number
appearance of the
19.
year. So
Jesse
stepping in, Brian Anderson.
Biddle.
And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Again, a 1-2. And a check
Oh, come
swing
on.
here. The bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 51. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter.
Here's Neil Walker. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Markakis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last
third
trip.
baseman.
And he takes a called strike, 0-1.
Donaldson.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Number 6 is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ronald Acuna. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Line toward right center. And a knock home this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Now batting. Second baseman.
That'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Swing. Fuck! Right to right. There it goes. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep, but combined 5 times in this one.
Number 7.
Man, you know what, D-Roll? We got up the scoring for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in and looking
batter,
for
number
more.
7.
Swanson.
Shortstop.
It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Slider laid off for a ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Riddle is there, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home. Daniel Winkler takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Curtis Granderson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And right into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
The batter. The catcher.
Ready now. Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. And a big pitch coming here late, so we'll step out and ask for time.
Your
Brian
attention,
Goodwin
please.
will move into the
Pinch hitting
on-deck
for the
circle now
Marlins.
to try to get something
Number
started
19.
here with 1 gone in the inning.
Brian Goodwin.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3. Three and 1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike swinging. Timing a little off on that one. Full count still. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for round number 2.
Now batting. number 6.
Digging in, number 6. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ball 1. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss and struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 6-4 the outcome today. The Atlanta Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves.